If you were to choose a favorite from among your collections of songs and music and poem and books, I know it's very difficult because they're all very special. But if you had to choose just one thing that you would have to perform somewhere in an event, what would it be and why?
I think I would pick Stirrings of the Heart, which was the #1 song for my latest album, because I really poured forth my entire spirit into that song. Um, it's a classical piano piece, and it really gives the different kinds of emotions there, and it shows, you know, your reflective nature. It also shows the fieriness, your passion. That music really reveals everything. It's from one end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum.
Tell us about your present project, The Sanctuary. What is it all
The
about?
Sanctuary, if you want, we can go to the back section of the house where I do my meditations, and I call that my own sanctuary because I built that for my father when he was struggling to fight for his life. He was fighting for his life, and that was what I built for him. And to me, that was always a holy place, and it's the place, my favorite place of the parts of the house, because it's where I can really experience moments of meditation and be close to God and be close to the memory of my father.
What is the Velvet Thorn?
The Velvet Thorn is a riveting story of two lovers caught in their struggle to survive, and because of all the demands of society and the conventions, and it is the struggle of these two lovers that is being, discussed or dealt with in the novel, and how they're able to conquer those difficulties and eventually emerge as successful in their efforts to keep their love together. And
What is the future?
The faith of God.
What is the future for Olivia?
The future for Olivia, I don't know what God decides for me to do, and I just go by what I feel, whatever the need takes me to, the need for helping others. I have, by the way, created this Society of Love and Kindness, and this is a society and a lot of members to that society. I established it in 1997. And the only requirement that it has is that you do one act of kindness every day of your life. So, if you're able to accomplish it, there are no meetings involved. Nobody's going to ask you what what you're supposed to do. There are no requirements, except it is something that you tell yourself. And I think, especially for my students, we started with my students, the young people, if they develop that habit of doing something good every day of their lives, it has a way of becoming part of their nature, and I think it might have just a domino effect, and we will be able to live in a better world.
Finally, Olivia Villareal, if you're able to talk to God today, and I know you talk to him all the time, but just at this very moment, what would you tell him?
First of all, I want to tell him how much I thank him and how much I love him. I will tell him that I'm very grateful for all the blessings that he has given me. But at the same time, I want to be able to give back to him, in return for all these blessings, by showing to as many people as possible his love and giving them hope, and being kind to all the members of his creation, not only people, but perhaps even the animals. That's why I love animals, because I believe they're all part of God's creation, and they all have feelings, and they all can be dismayed, they all can be destitute. And I have a heart for the destitute. I have a heart for for the people who are almost like becoming hopeless. And I want to be able to tell them that God is always with them and that forever there will be hope.
Thank you very much. Olivia Villareal, right here with our very special message at her very beautiful home. Thank you, and until next time.